Hold on. This says we're live. No, we're live. Now I can sit down. Oh, well, let me make sure. I got trust issues. Okay.
We're live.
We are live. Hey guys.
Hey, neighbors.
She calls people neighbors.
Yeah, they're our neighbors.
Neighbors.
Well, there are new neighbors, but I want you guys to meet our special guests. We're gonna have them introduce themselves, starting with Floydie. Go ahead.
I'm Floydie, Chief Operating Officer at Ultimate Talent Global Agency.
My name's Rich Brown. I am the CEO of Ultimate Talent Global Agency.
He one upped him. I'm just
There you
saying.
go. Well, he got to go first, so I got to see how he did, and then I was able to just build on that.
I set the tone.
Right.
That's usually how it happens.
That's how we do it. Yeah.
He's a tone setter, and you're just the one up.
And I just won it up.
Okay, that's how we do it. Okay, but I want to let's get ahead and get started kind of on why we're here, what you guys
Issues with it.
trust issues. We're
It's still recording now.
It's still recording.
It's still recording.
Oh, you're so
Okay.
that's
Oh,
cool. Yeah, no,
So he
yeah.
paid tons of money to be here.
And we're gonna be
like
eating
he got
ramen
paid.
noodles for
Yeah.
the rest of the week.
Yeah.
He got paid tons of money.
Right,
We love
right,
him.
right. We're actually here to talk about our 5th annual Ultimate Fashion Show for charity. I can't believe it's been 5 years.
It's the fit.
Pretty wild.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fit.
Oh, sorry. You know how big, you know.
It's a little Dave Chappelle shout out.
Exactly. Love you.
Yeah,
So it's the 5th, but how did it get started? Like, what made you guys start this? What's it about? Like,
right.
people-
So, back in my heyday, my glory days, I was pursuing a music artist career as a rapper. I still make music. I'm still dope. I'm still nice. Would be easy saying. But we were going on tours, and we were doing a bunch of tours opening for Kendrick Lamar, Meek Mill, Tyga, Tory Lanez before he was a shooter. A bunch of other cool people as well. Rich was managing me at the time along with one of our friends, Jordan Nix. And we had always done charitable type fundraisers around the holidays. So we started off with a Toy for Tots, and we do toy drives and donations and stuff. And what we realized was that a lot of these gifts were just sitting in pods and trailers and not actually getting to anybody. So we really wanted to start.
Not getting to anyone locally. They were getting to people nationally.
So we hope.
Yeah, I mean,
We hope that they still might be in the pods.
yeah, I think Toys for Tots is giving the kids the toys.
Oh yeah, no shot at Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
No beef. I think we really just wanted to see the impact locally. So 5 years ago, we started teaming up with local charities in the area, and we've been running ever since.
And so this is fashion, this is clothes, right? As opposed to toys. Because I'm really big on, yes, toys are very important, kids need toys, but like clothe our children, give them something. So what made you do it this way? Like what was the concept
Yeah.
behind it?
So, like you said, he started in music. So we've done that for a while, and we've always been in entertainment. Even prior to both of us being in music, we had spent time in the entertainment industry. So we transitioned our music company into a model and talent agency, and that is pretty much what sparked us kind of focusing more on like the fashion and beauty because of the models and the talent in that way. So we created the Ultimate Fashion Show for charity. We'd gone to a lot of other charity fashion shows and were really inspired. Shout out to my buddy JR and the Hope for More Foundation. They are definitely a big inspiration for us to start our charity fashion show. So that's kind of how it got started and kind of the reason that we went in that direction, and it's just grown every year, so we're very excited about it.
I'm like, I want to go.
So we
How
want
do
you to
people
go as well.
How do people do this? Like
It's happening on Sunday, December 17th at the Black Barn, which is just outside downtown Orlando. It is it's a formal event, so definitely dress to impress. And you can get tickets. They're available on Eventbrite. You can visit our Instagram at UTG Agency and check the link in our bio and get more information and get the tickets that way.
Link is in the bio for sure.
Link is always in the bio.
Always.
Always in the bio. What differentiates you guys from what other people do?
what's kind of funny, I think one of the blessings of the way that we run our business is when I came up with the idea for UTG, I didn't know about any modeling agencies. I never modeled. I didn't know anything about the industry. So I never put the pressure on myself of being like, oh, I need to be like this agency or we need to operate this way. We kind of were just like, this is our thing. This is how we're going to do it. And not trying to be ignorant. I just don't know about a lot of other agencies or what they're doing. We kind of just keep, the blinders on with the horses, right? And we focus on running our race. I know that one thing that's just beneficial to us is our culture and the way that we teach or that we communicate and that we interact with our talent. We really put them first, making sure that they have everything that they need because when they're great, they perform great on assignments and gigs and brand partnerships. The brands that we work with are happy and then we can continue to bring us out to the business.
That's a good answer.
Yeah. And I heard that you guys have a partnership now with Shein.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
big deal.
yeah, that's pretty exciting. Shein is sponsoring our fashion show. They're one of the main sponsors of the show. What's really exciting about what they're doing is it's, one thing that I was thinking about this earlier. Rich and I always have been in a position where we're like always trying to help other people elevate, right, and explore their talents and like take them to whatever levels that they aspire to reach. So what Shein is doing is similar to that. Is they have what's called the Shein X incubator program, and that allows the up and coming designers to showcase their designs on Shein's website, have a link, and have access to like a lot of their resources and stuff too. So they have 6 designers that will be showcasing in this year's show. We're excited about that. So make sure y'all pull up, check them out, purchase from Shein.
Go
continue to
shop.
support.
Yeah.
Another thing that's cool as well, as we've looked for designers, which submissions actually closed today, so we'll have to see who got them in last minute. But we already have a pretty good idea of who we're going to have on the show this year. But all of the designers on the show are at least going to be considered for the Shein X program. So we're really hoping that at least one of those designers gets that opportunity to elevate themselves right here out of Central Florida. So that's also very exciting.
No, that's amazing. Jeez, that's amazing. I just
You
love
about to start making clothes too?
Right.
No, I will. I'm not making anything. I'm not that talented. But I know a lot of talent. I know people, and there's so
Right.
much talent. And what I love about you guys is that it's local, and a lot of people go and they go to California, they go to New York, they go to the
Yeah.
fashion places, Paris, whatever. But to do things local for your community, for me, is like that's where it starts. Everybody wants to feed the world, but don't want to really do something right where they live. So that, for me, is like really special. So I
Yeah.
commend you. Giving you guys your flowers, because it is. It really is important to. I always say like, well, our backyard has so many people that need something. So it's good. Besides charity, besides everything like that, like what inspired you to go into that? Like what inspired you, each of you? I'm sure it's for different reasons, but what?
To the modeling world or
Everything, really, from your company, like go down the line. Okay, this started, and then that's what inspired me to do more, and whatever.
well, went through some life stuff, right?
There's always life stuff.
Always life stuff. So stopped really doing the music, but I started managing an artist who actually randomly texted me today and we're gonna start working. It was pretty cool. And she was doing her thing, and she was in the modeling world, and I met a guy named Michael Lewis from the old Studio One. Really great guy, really helped me get the ball rolling with UTG. Did our first photo shoot. We had our first casting. We had 60 people show up. But one day I was just on the back porch showing the homie, and I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna start a modeling agency." And he was like,
Just
"Do
like
it."
that?
He was like, "Do it."
Just like that,
He was
really?
like, "Just do it," and I did it. And too many people show up at the first casting to where I was like, I couldn't. I didn't want to be the guy that like had the modeling agency and didn't have the modeling agency anymore. So I brought Rich in, and we really have just built it up to be just a great organization, and we're excited to continue to grow it up.
Yeah.
And the inspiration for things that you do comes from where? It always comes from something.
Oh, just in general? Well, now I'm a family man, so I have 2 boys, 2 and 3, and my daughter's 9. So just really legacy, just trying to leave something for them to be able to eat off of, just just being a role model for them, being able to see how a business is run, sacrifices that are made to make that thing run, and just make sure that they always straight. You hear me? They always make sure that they straight.
What's for
yeah.
you? What was it?
For me, I've always been drawn to entertainment. I've always enjoyed having fun. I've always done a lot of events. I had a party planning company. That was one of my first ever businesses. And so I fell in love with the idea and the concept of taking an idea and turning it into something that brings other people a lot of joy and happiness and helps people to create amazing memories. So I'd say that's what drew me into it, and just being able to be a part of, history. You know what I mean? I mean, even back in the days of him doing music, we were able to help launch, well, I'm not going to say help launch, but we were a part of Rolling Loud when it first came out, which is, the biggest hip hop festival in the world. And so, being a part of events like that and even other events, predating that, where we just, created history, you know what I mean? And we're a part of these big moments. That's just always been exciting and fascinating to me. And, like I said, I like bringing that to other people as well. And
Creating something bigger than yourself.
Exactly, yeah. So I would say that's probably it.
I like that. What drives you guys? Besides, you have your family. I don't know if you have family, whatever you want to say, but there's always a drive. Like, you didn't always have family. You started with hip hop. Like, your party planning. There's always like something that really, some people are just born with. Some people earn it throughout life. Like, not everybody's just as driven to create a company, to start it, and to now keep going with it. So what is that?
I don't know. I guess kind of the same thing as Rachel. Like, I've always been someone who likes to have fun and be a part of things that make people have enjoyment, right? So, like, my thing growing up, I was a class clown.
No, I
was
didn't
like
get that
that.
at all
Yeah.
from meeting you.
I was a super class clown.
You went to class?
Class?
Yeah, I went to class.
You're educated.
I'm
Wow.
pretty educated.
To a certain extent.
Right. Enough that I need. Enough. I got what I need.
You got enough?
Right.
You speak English?
Yeah. And a little bit of Spanish.
Oh, okay. I'm very
Oh, you quiero taco bell.
hungry.
Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. Sí. Okay. So yeah, always been a
Nothing from the airport, but anyway.
always been a class clown. Also, random fact, my dad played in the NFL, won a Super Bowl. So I've always been like treated like, how do I say? I'm a spoiled brat. Like, right? I got over murder. I didn't have, So I always just, once again, it just came down to entertaining people. All eyes on me, make people laugh. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that all eyes don't have to be on me. They could be on something else that's created and that actually generates money. That's actually a business. So that's how it started, right? All eyes on me. When you're an artist, you perform on stage. That's the kind of interaction that you're hoping for. But I think it's just transitioned into being okay with other people having light and elevating other people and elevating the business and the platform. So I think that wanting just to continue to get better and make sure that we don't ever have to say, hey man, we quit, this isn't working out. I think that's the real driver.
Yeah. And for you, what really drives you besides the creating something larger than yourself? Because you think like that now, but it wasn't always like that, right?
Right. I mean, I discovered late in life that I was an entrepreneur. I was doing a lot of things even when I was young that if somebody had told me, you're an entrepreneur, you should like really double, triple down on this, I may be even in a different path in life than I am now. But just having that inside of me and knowing that I like to work for myself, I like to call my own shots, I like collaborating with other intelligent people to create things or put a plan together and execute it. And that's what drives me, especially like, our team, shouts out to Anna, shouts out to Kayla, and several others who are part of our organization. Just seeing them elevate their skill set and bring things to the table. Like, I mean, this show, 5 years of coming together is, I'm just excited. All that I've seen so far, that's what drives me. Just.
You don't have to go for real.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
That
you
must
have
be
to go.
it. That's what you said?
Oh, in it.
What?
Listen,
Well,
what's
there's
up?
no-
What do you
there's
want to
no
do? Like you do jokes or? What do you got?
We can do entertainment.
Yeah, you play violin or anything?
I actually do play the violin.
Oh,
But
really?
You really?
I do really. But
I used to play viola. Maybe you can
Play
like.
it or you played it?
I still, my kids still play it. So
Okay.
yeah.
And I can rap. I'm sticking.
Oh, I'm a rapper.
Okay.
Um,
We can you do the beat.
so-
She can do the.
so there's no entertainment here, unless you want me to like read something or write something and read it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm talking rap in front of the camera. Like, please, this isn't
We
happening.
love this.
I will be like,
Please.
We will be there.
That's
We
all
might
I'm
even
good
get
at.
shirts made.
Yeah,
sure.
please. That'd be great.
why are you looking at me like this?
Shirts. Get the shirts made.
Get the shirts
Meet the
made,
young ladies.
yeah.
You can also meet a bunch of other guests that you guys could potentially have on the show.
Yes.
We have
See,
one
we're
with-
networking
with 80
on
moms the
camera.
show.
And quite a few influencers in the show as well. So that'll be a lot of fun.
I
On
mean,
camera.
in my mind, I'm going.
It's a great,
I'll get my
it's a great
tickets.
networking opportunity for sure.
For the it's for the children.
I'll be hosting. I host every year.
Oh.
Once again, I get paid a lot of money to do it. But
You guys don't have anybody else?
I mean, I give a great rate.
We've done, yeah. We've tried to get other people, but
He just
they
won't.
just can't.
He won't.
They can't execute his vision. You know what I mean?
Apparently
so we just,
not. His
we gotta
vision
let
and
him.
his show. So, Charity, what? I know it's a fashion show. What do you guys do for the children, for the families, or what? Because I do want to bring that up too.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. So we are partnered. So we partnered with different charities over the years. This year, we're very excited that we're partnered with Fit for Peace, which is a
Yay, we
local.
love that.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
y'all-
we
that's
know.
what I'm hearing. Okay.
Shout out
We
to
did
y'all
an
for the
event
plug.
with them, and I was definitely on the sidelines.
Right?
Yeah.
So Fit for Peace, they help underprivileged children right here in Central Florida. That's been our biggest theme over the years, is helping the children, because adults have a lot of control over their circumstances. Not all of them, and not all of our circumstances, but we definitely have a way to change our environments. But kids are just born into who they're born into. And it's very sad if when you see kids who are struggling or whose parents are struggling, and that comes down onto the kids as well. So we just want to help make sure that we're helping the kids in our community, because this is the community that we live in, that we're raising families in, and we want to make sure that we're leaving our mark on the community better than we left it. So.
That makes me happy.
What I like about what they're doing is, once again, it's bigger than just a toy and the one gift. That my kids don't care about toys, and I'm willing to bet a lot of these kids just don't care about toys either. They kind of, you play with it, you get rid of it. What I like about what Fit for Peace is doing is it's like an 8-week program. So kids are learning about nutrition, they're learning about their bodies, they're learning about how to take care of themselves, they're learning about life skills and things that you got one toy, one person can
This
play
can
with it.
change someone's
Right.
life.
But if you have these life skills and you're a leader and you can teach people in your community, that's really big for us, right? We want to be able to have a hand in that. So, and I love that it's 8 weeks and it's like constant like curriculum and learning.
And those kids may not have anything constant in their life.
Right.
So like to create something where they can trust for 8 weeks, and they can build more relationships after that. For real, it really
Right.
does matter.
Right. And it primarily serves both Black and brown children. And one of the things that in our communities that we just need is just somebody to show us that we can do it. And I've always had that growing up. My dad was, as big as it gets. He's, NFL player, so I've always known that big things can happen. If you're, a lot of people are born in the situations where that's all you have. So you have people who just turn to gang violence, or you have people that turn to drugs, or whatever the case may be, because it's all that you're saying. When you see bigger things around you, you see people that look like you that are doing big things, it gives you the idea to be able to do it. Exactly.
So like somebody can do it, I can do it. Yeah. It gives like an idea of realization. Kind of. Okay. I like. Okay. So they're not all fun and games, I guess.
We like having fun though.
90%.
Fun is a big part of
fun.
everything for sure.
Okay, and then so you guys guys both kind of mentioned like leaving something bigger or leaving. What would you say is your end goal? Like, what would you say is something that you guys haven't done, or something else that you're reaching towards?
So if anybody wants to come buy this company for $100 million, market's certainly open.
We would
For
consider
the
it also
children,
at
but
that
if you
level.
want to buy it,
We
And
can
that would
see-
include, that would
Is
have to
that
include a
what-
donation.
That's your end
I
goal?
would have to include a donation to Fit for
what?
Peace at the very least.
Right. I mean, if you come with $100 million, we can take care of that.
I'm saying we'll figure out the donation,
Right,
but there's gonna part of that is going to the
I
charity.
cannot. I can't.
For sure.
So,
What were you about
besides
to- what were you
that,
about to say? You were going, right?
I was just the end goal. I mean, it's weird that when you said that, it's like end goal. I don't think about it ending. You know, I would say passing something like this down to our children. I don't have any children yet. I have a godson thanks to this guy right here. And he just keeps having the children. So I don't know, how many is it now?
You got three,
Okay.
right? Okay.
He's at 3 right now.
Right now, geez.
So that's what he said. That's what he said, but then he said 2 the last time. So I was like,
just like,
yeah.
here you go.
I'm the fun
Right,
uncle,
you're
yeah.
Giving candy to them.
Exactly.
Okay.
However, you know, one day I do plan on, you know, having some young of my own. So some offspring. Yeah. Exactly. So you know, passing something down to them, passing something down to the people that work with us, and you know, just I wouldn't want it to end personally. You know, expanding outside of Florida, we're very Florida centric right now. This is where we're licensed, so this is primarily where we do business. We have done gigs outside of Florida, and with us expanding beyond just models and more into influencers as well, we have done international deals. I mean, even Shein is an international company. So we are working with other brands and businesses outside of the United States, but just continue to expand on that, I would say.
Yeah, we don't
For
want
sure.
it to end. What if you got $200 million?
It went from 1 to 2. You better be
Well,
drunk.
The
Right.
price is going up. This is inflation is crazy.
I mean, that was like in
We would definitely consider it
65
building.
seconds.
With a
you said.
50% ownership.
Yeah.
With a,
With studied equity.
Lord, guys, just don't buy this.
For the children.
For the children, right? I'm like, that took 35 seconds for you to say 200 million.
I mean, it's just, you
It's
know,
doubled in price in 35
gotta know your
seconds.
value.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay.
You
So,
gotta know your worth.
Is
This
that right?
second's
I mean,
price.
but it was like 35
It's not the
seconds.
next
I'm just
second.
This second's price
Apparently.
is not. Just think about
Did
it.
it go to 300?
Just think about it.
I feel like
When a price changes anywhere, when does it happen? In a second. And then the
I
price
cannot.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Book me. Book me. Hello,
He's a great-
agency.
Somebody
You
called
know.
me a great litigator today, and I didn't take offense. I was just kind of like, dang, I wasn't
This is
thinking
definitely
like that.
my litigator right
But you just threw some BS that would call you a prosecutor. Like, I don't know. he might be able to sell anything.
The only people that we're prosecuting are those who have promised us sponsorships for this year's show who have stopped responding for whatever reason.
Interesting.
No
Our lines are
shit.
still open.
Oh,
We'd
They're
love to
still the
speak with
same.
you.
we'd love to speak with you. Jeez.
Sponsorships are definitely still open.
Oh no, and talk
They're
about
still open.
sponsorships because I mean, people are gonna see. We're gonna post this live and everything. Talk about how that happens. Because what if someone wants to become a sponsor?
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, they can email us at hello@utg.agency. That's hello@utg.agency. No .com, no .net. We're in 2023. We're an agency. It's not agency.
Yes, child.
So yeah, you guys can reach out if you are interested in sponsoring. We have sponsorship packages, little all the way up to big. You know, we work with your budget. You know, the proceeds are going to Fit for Peace for the children. So we're really excited. You know, our goal with our sponsors this year is to provide them more value than they expect from us. So we are working on that, not only through the marketing prior to the show, marketing after the show. We have a very large network, so we want to make sure everybody knows who those businesses are that are working with us. So we're very excited. Speaking of sponsors, I would like to shout out Properties in Town, my brother Whale, as well as my other brother Javier over at Properties in Town. They are one of the top real estate brokerages, in Central Florida. So if you're looking to buy, sell, rent, lease, short-term, long-term, anything, they're the best in the game.
She said it, anytime.
So we're very, very excited about them. I've got some others I'm gonna look and make sure I get everybody correctly because I don't want to miss anyone. But those are my brothers, so I had to shout them out first.
Say hi, brothers.
Hey,
Hey,
Shout
neighbors.
out to the bros. It's cool. We can just like pull out our phones and like read people off too. Yeah, because I got.
I mean,
some
are you
names.
just go
I
ahead?
just want to make sure everybody
With
gets it.
everybody.
Everybody gets shouted out.
Yeah, we want to make sure everybody
And
gets.
while y'all look for that, I just want to shout out real quick. Fit for Peace is doing turkey charity to give foods to families. So I know it's on their page, and I'll definitely share it. You can donate money, you can donate food. I can't remember the date, but I know it's coming up soon.
I think I want to say it's like
Next week, right?
next week, early next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can also like put it in the
I would say
comments
this is
and then share it on our page.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's
'cause
get it back. Thanksgiving's coming. Christmas is coming. My birthday's coming. I'll put a link
When's your
out.
oh
birthday?
my gosh,
This
her
is
birthday's in
January.
Oh
January.
yeah. Okay. We got a couple things. Let's keep going. You're jumping the gun a little soon. Okay. So we got.
December, January.
We have a few events prior to
Even their event is prior to your
2023. Like let's let's wrap 2023 up, please.
It was July.
You got next year, okay? You get the whole first part of the year.
Man.
It was my birthday. And she was celebrating hers. My birthday's in July. And she was like, oh, it's my half birthday. On my birthday.
Jinx.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's birthday's in July, so are you a Cancer?
I'm a Leo.
Oh.
Me
No, it's cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a Leo, so it works out.
Okay.
No, it's cool.
I'm not one of those people that really thinks about Leo. I don't
You
think
should.
that I don't.
She
But I don't
says
really-
that.
You're thinking about it right now,
I'm
though.
already transitioning her over.
She's trying
She
to,
is.
but do you believe in all that crap? I mean,
I
sorry
definitely believe
guys.
I'm a male Leo for sure.
I think so too.
100%.
But I don't feel like I'm.
What is your birthday again?
July 29th.
Yeah, you're like a
Cussy? I'm cussy.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not a Cancer.
You're Can Leo.
I'm not. I'm
I
a
love my
Cancer.
Cancer girlfriend, so
I mean,
So what's your
as you
sign?
should say this on live.
I'm an Aries.
Oh.
Personally.
Oh, I love Aries though, because
Oh,
one of my
cool.
sons is an Aries, and
Me too.
they're
Yeah, me
They're
and
blood
my
types.
godson are like a couple days apart with 10
What's
days.
your birthday?
Mine's April 10th. Don't dox me. I feel we're getting a lot of
I
information.
know.
Okay.
And what is your social security?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A 6, a 7, 8.
But the closest birthday is in January.
Oh my
and-
God.
January what though? We got
14th.
okay. Wow.
You
Wow.
got a whole
But
2
what
months.
Wow.
we start celebrating
What's that
on
like?
January
65
1st.
days from now?
Happy New Year. The kid says happy birthday instead of
She's
happy birthday.
ridiculous.
Yeah, my birthday's in 6
You know,
months.
I celebrated my first birthday this past year because of
Well,
her,
her
which
whole
I
life.
really did have a good time, but I never celebrate.
You
You don't celebrate your birthday?
I could care less.
What?
We celebrate my birthday from January 1st to February 20th.
Okay, that's fair.
Sometimes later.
That's
It's like
fair.
springtime, and I'm dang, it's still making
I think that's a black people thing because we always
Apparently
celebrate
I'm
for the
not.
whole
I'm
month.
not.
Yes, the whole
I don't
It's okay.
care.
You're
I'm a
tan.
weird.
You're
I'm a tan.
You know, I'm racially ambiguous too, right? Y'all didn't even know I was a black people. You might not even know. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't even get it.
I don't know. I don't because we're talking about celebrating
It's my
birthdays for the whole month.
birthday.
You started
Oh,
this. See what you
Lord.
I definitely am not a stereotypical Leo because normally they would be like, yeah, attention on me, like you.
There's
I'm
quite
not that
a
girl.
because we have a buddy who's his is 23rd, 26th, 23rd.
24th. Oh, July 27th.
Okay, yeah,
27th.
2 days before you, and he's a way different Leo than me. Would you agree? Like he's more laid back, more. You know what I'm saying?
You're,
But
you're
you
a
have a lot of pride.
stereotypical.
You have pride.
Yeah.
You have
Oh,
a lot
hell
of
yeah.
pride. Right, it's here. So, but you don't. You're not like loud. You're not like loud with it. Like
No,
I
no.
would be.
And I'm humbly
Right.
proud.
She,
I
Right.
know.
she used to be.
Right.
Now, this birthday, she was yelling at people walking across. You're not gonna tell me happy birthday?
Why
I
didn't-
was
yeah.
like, okay.
I told her.
You don't see this
You
birthday
gotta put the
statue?
So
yeah.
you're
You
gonna throw
gotta
that
put something.
on.
Oh yeah, the sash and the crown. Okay.
Everything.
Yeah, at least
So,
you give her the
well, I
sash and the
didn't.
crown.
She
I made her.
She got it
made
for
me.
you.
I'm
Okay.
definitely. I'm not that girl that wears.
I didn't wear them there.
But I
You
started.
were that girl though.
What did
I
you
was.
do?
I
We're talking about
became
what
this
y'all
girl.
do.
We were in New Orleans, and I became that woman who was like, "That guy just passed by me and did it." I wasn't screaming it, but I whispered it for sure.
Excuse me, sir, come back.
They made me put money on my shirt. Shout out to
They
New
made her
Orleans.
weird.
Oh, you had the money on your shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, they definitely should say happy birthday. I mean,
Yes.
Thank
if
you.
you had the money on your shirt, like you're,
I didn't know that was a thing until that day. And then everybody was
You've
like,
been
happy
missing out.
birthday.
They
Like,
put
I'm
money,
not
put money
prepared.
on you. More people were just put. That's how.
No, they sucked.
How much did you make?
No.
No, you made $1, right? The guy at the bar gave you
Yeah.
I think
You
Okay.
should
Oh,
have
that's
had a
ungrateful.
keyboard.
I will
Ungrateful.
definitely.
Here at UTG, we're appreciative of every dollar that we're able to get, especially for this charity fashion show. Every dollar is going straight to the kids. We're very
I got
grateful.
you for the dollar. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Perfect.
Next time you do QR, you do a QR code.
Yeah,
I
because you know everybody, people don't carry cash anymore.
Right.
That's
you know?
so true.
It wasn't me. The
I'm
guy
just
from the
that
bar
says
was like,
Cash App,
he
Venmo,
did the little needle thing, and then he was like, "Come here." Like, wait. He did. Anyway, back to not me. Before I turned purple. Like, oh my God.
Purple, Jesus.
What was your favorite part about?
Food. Actually,
What was
I
your
ate
favorite
the
dish?
hell out of some food. We went. What's that place for my actual birthday?
Something sisters.
Oh no, that was a great. That was okay. The Tale of Two Sisters. That it's a kind of buffet style, and we're not buffet people,
Yes.
but we became it for them.
And then
Shout out to Jasper.
oh yeah, he
He
made
made Jasper juice. And we drank it.
A
lot.
We didn't drink
We did it, and he told us afterwards, but I forgot. But thank you, Jasper. But that day was just amazing. They
Yeah.
played jazz in live jazz band, which I love. I'm a music person, so like anything from like rhythm and blues to like jazz, I love hip hop. So that was my spot. But dinner, the oysters from that dinner.
Oh, Dragos.
Go to Drago's. I should be
Hard
sponsored
grilled
because I would eat the hell out of those oysters.
Yeah.
all day.
Question. There's a lady that
Oh
was
man,
viral.
you're interviewing us.
Yeah, no,
Let's
no,
go.
that's-
Yeah, let's
Wait,
flip this.
it's
There's a lady.
the 40
This change.
oysters or something.
Yep, there was the lady
The
on
840
the first day
oysters?
ordered the 40 oysters, and
I
and
feel like
buddy,
this is gonna go.
no,
really
he
bad,
she
but
so
go
you didn't
ahead.
hear about this?
No.
So long story short, I guess this dude was trying to holler at this chick, right? Just ignoring the guy. He been trying forever. She's like, "Yo, let me take you out for drinks." And finally, she's like, "I had nothing to do with something." And she's filming the whole thing, obviously, of course.
Oh,
it's
did
Facebook.
I hear this? Maybe I did.
She
Keep
orders
going.
like 40 oysters, like 6 dozen or something crazy. So he got up and left, like her with the tab. And she
probably would have.
she hit him like, "Oh, it's bro, you bro, this." I mean, I would have got him. I would have at third round of oysters. I would have definitely been like, "Excuse me."
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It was a missed opportunity for him because oysters are an aphrodisiac,
I was thinking
and
that
she was
at
4
first.
plates deep. Like I was like,
Wait,
okay,
Amber
okay,
said
no,
she was
yeah. She said she wanted. We're gonna need another one. Let's do it. Let's get another one over here.
Stat.
You know that's where you get, but you gotta re-energy though, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you.
You gotta re-energy because you could have been
So where was
you would
where
have been
was this going?
aphrodisiacing her for somebody else. You dig me?
I hear you.
She
I
already
mean,
went
if you
with
take a girl, I maybe call me old school. If you take a girl out on a date, you pay for the date. It's
Yeah,
that simple.
you don't
And if you-
order
and if-
60 oysters.
If she overdoes it, then you can call it. Hey, well, excuse me. And she, the way my account's set up,
Right.
you're
You're
right at
not-
you're actually right at the limit. I'm not gonna get anything else, so you can have that. That's cool.
What?
I'm gonna Can we do the check? We're gonna do the check now.
Right.
And then listen, if you need anything else, that's you can say you get that on you.
So what was the question?
Also, sorry. Would you guys do that? Would you
Hell
guys
no.
rack up
Uh-uh.
6 dozen oysters on the first date?
No. I'm also the person that doesn't care where the hell we go. Like, I'm the person that probably is okay with some Taco Bell. Like, but I'm not the normal. I know that. But the whole, like, I heard about, like, this girl that he took her to what, Cheesecake
Cheesecake
Factory,
Factory,
and
right.
she stayed in the car.
Yeah, she
Um,
said she doesn't eat
Cheesecake Factory is, I mean,
Delicious.
if everything you want, like,
She was
And
like,
let's be
"Oh,
honest, like majority of chain food restaurants are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
you
just
know.
like, what? Who does that?
Yeah.
Don't go on a date.
Right. Listen, I like for the man to pick because I'm like, okay, he's gonna know what's in his budget, so he's gonna pick his
exactly,
restaurant.
right?
So if you take me,
I'm
to
not-
this-
I'm like-
You say you
I'm
gonna
the
root
odd one
Chris.
that
It's
is
like,
right.
oh, okay. Oh, okay, true. So I get the steak.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
And then
Like,
I'd be like, so what are you
It's
gonna tell me you just go get a salad on the road.
I know.
And honestly, I like to eat, so I don't want to just
Then
eat
you should be
salad.
buffet. You should be
Yeah.
a buffet style. You said you
No.
want buffet style.
It's the cleanliness for me sometimes at those
I mean, here's the
places.
thing.
But I'm not very picky. Nikki will tell you, like, I humbly will eat pretty much anything. Like, I'm not the person that's gonna be, and sometimes I'm okay with picking, but I don't always assume someone's gonna pay.
That's another thing. Like, what if the check come and he look at me and I'm like looking at you, you looking at me?
I have that problem because I'm like,
well, that should tell you right there. It's like, okay, I guess it's not gonna be a
twice.
second
I'm
date.
like pulling on my card because
Right.
I don't go to a place that I can't pay for myself.
Right.
Right.
That's my mindset, but not every woman thinks.
I heard a girl. She made a TikTok and she said if a guy ever does that where he's like, oh, we're gonna split it. She goes, I'm sorry. I'm my bad. I thought this was like a date. I thought like you liked me. Like never mind. Like that's fine. You want to be friends? Okay, cool.
Right.
Like, that's, like, cause I think that's good. So
Yeah.
save that
Dang,
one.
this
That's
is
it.
a whole conversation
Yeah.
about everything.
Yeah.
Or don't go out on a date.
Yeah, just don't go on a
Like,
date.
don't
If
go
you're
out
a guy
on
and you can't afford the date, don't go on the date.
And a woman that can afford her own plate, because
Don't
at
go
the
on
end
it.
of the day, if he
Something's
doesn't,
all wrong, right?
Literally.
we have the damn conversation.
Y'all could make cheese sandwiches at the crib and watch
Yes.
Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody asked me. Shout out to my friend.
I got a date now.
Somebody asked me, what's my ideal date? It's not even going out to dinner and all
Right.
that crap. I'm honestly like, you have a conversation. If it's a first date, have a conversation. Go for a walk somewhere. Do ice cream. Do something chill. Like
Right.
I'm not going to Netflix and chill at your house first date, but that's an ideal date for me. Like, leave me at home ugly. If you accept me that way. No, but leave me at home ugly with a bun in my hair and eating what I could cook. And then that's an ideal date for me. But everybody wants to impress these days. and
They
it's
have
not-
a whole list of places that females wouldn't go. On
Right.
first
Which is
date.
crazy.
But
I
some
don't,
of
I
them-
don't believe.
I don't,
I don't.
I don't know who made
Somebody
it. I think
made that up.
ChatGPT made that. 'Cause that wasn't
no, because somebody made that up.
No,
Because
no,
I
no.
eat at all of
All
them.
of us.
literally.
Every
I eat
single
at all of
one.
them.
I think like
Every
Chipotle
single
was on there, and I was just like, you know,
If you want it out to lunch, that's a
Yeah.
perfect point.
There was one place on there that was.
Apparently, that's what I
It was
doing
IHOP.
these days.
IHOP.
No, I'll eat IHOP. I love breakfast at any time of the day. You take me to IHOP,
I've never had a good experience.
what?
that's an aphrodisiac.
What?
Give me a pancake and some eggs. See, full circle moment.
And
Right.
those two never had a good experience with me. I
Really?
like Perkins.
What?
She's bougie.
No, what? Yeah, right? First watch, like
Service is
something.
great.
I like First Watch.
She's
Okay,
like,
first
I like
watch.
Oh, you're
Wa-
on
Waffle House, like.
Beach Valley.
I like Beach Valley.
I know you do.
Okay, okay.
You
Because-
like dirty
She's
shit.
I like Kiki's.
I actually don't like
Okay.
Kiki's because it's overrated. It's overrated and overpriced. Okay, you giving me a plain old eggs, nothing special about them. Plain old bacon, like,
Let's
Take
be
me to
honest.
IHOP.
That's right. Let's be honest about all those spots. The Perkins, the Kiki's. What was the other one we said?
Peach Valley.
Peach Valley. Like those all taste the same. But the Denny's and the IHOP, even IHOP almost, but Denny or no, what's the one? Waffle House.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
Waffle House.
Yeah,
That's
because you get
got
the cigarette
character.
ash and the dirt and
Character.
the grime. They ain't never washed the stove. You just get the flavor
You get
from
character.
every pancake and bacon that's been made on that stove
Every
since
single-
since 1992. Like you got the
I only went to Waffle House once, and yeah.
Waffle House is an American treat. There's
So
one
am
right.
I, but you're not eating
Listen,
all day.
There's one right in Lake Buena Vista. Y'all need to pull up.
She's single. guys.
But
She's
she-
single.
Alright, that was a really sound. Anyway, let's get into the keys.
having some kind of fitness too.
Fit for peace.
Fit for
Fit
Peace.
Fitness.
You are a fitness
I
trainer.
am.
I got a buddy who's looking for a trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm plugging guys in.
Yes.
Make sure that.
This.
Make sure we get him right.
I will.
Because he's been getting back in there, ladies.
Is he you?
He
You know what's so funny? He's subbing me right now. No, because here's the thing. So he's subbing me right now because despite, you know what I'm saying, despite how handsome and fit my man looks at this stage in his life and career, there was a time.
Where
Do you
he was a chubby
remember?
guy?
I remember.
There was a time
Oh.
where he was much larger,
Man.
much larger than he is at this stage. And he got in there. He made he got a trainer. He got a trainer, and he started boxing, and he started doing more fitness stuff. And you know, you watch his content, and he just shrunk on down, and now he actually at one point got below me, and I think we're probably about the same.
Probably about the same.
Yeah, but
muscle is.
Oh,
yeah, I
my
mean,
gosh.
the muscles is, I mean,
Muscles are
I have them
overrated, no
too.
kidding.
Like,
They're
What are you
underrated.
talking
he got the.
I don't know why he felt like I was talking about it.
Right, I was like,
And the shoe fits, baby.
He's wearing two.
Plug you with my
tell
man.
him.
Tell him.
Tell him.
Tell him
I got
that
him.
we're okay. All right.
All right, got you. Yeah,
So I'm gonna ask a question since it's a podcast that we present.
This is a pop.
A podcast.
We're potting right now.
What's some advice or a quote or something that somebody told you? We ask this almost every podcast that sat with you or that you feel that changed your life in some way,
I have this one for sure.
individual.
So I have played baseball my whole life. Parents made a lot of sacrifices for me to do so. I went to the University of West Florida in Pensacola on a baseball scholarship. I had never smoked weed in my life. I was like a super straight edge kid, straight edge guy. Started smoking some weed. My college roommate got caught smoking, and NCAA, it's like not a big deal. But our coach, Southern dude, no bullshit. It was if you got caught, like you're off the team. And I had also done music my whole life, and I had like put out a little mixtape in my dorm room, and I was like really falling in love with that process. So, long story short, my roommate gets kicked off the team. I'm trying to hide from my coach at practice the next couple days. I'm the darkest one out there. I'm like the only black kid. Finally calls me over. He's like, "Look, we're about to go to playoffs." And I was redshirt at the time, so I wasn't going. He's like, "Look, we're about to go to playoffs. And you basically decide if you want to play. If you do, I'm drug testing you to come back." I knew I was gonna fail. I didn't know about like detox drinks and shit like that, and stuff like that at the time. And then he was like, "Or you can just tell your parents you can come back next year, but you're not gonna have a scholarship." So I'm just in this turmoil. Like, I'm really loving this music thing. I played baseball my whole life. Like, what do I do? And I was in my, I want to say it was like a communications class, and the quote is tattooed right here. It was, "Musicians must make music, artists must paint, poets must write. If they are to be ultimately at peace with themselves, what humans can be, they must be." I was like, "You're not gonna do music." And every time in my life from that point off, when I started to drift over here, I'm focusing so much on UTG, I'm focused so much on family, I'm focused so much on different ventures. It always brings me back to the music and just being in a creative space. So that's
I
my goal.
completely agree with that. That's a quote that's gonna hit me now
Yeah.
too. You, sir?
Well, my father always used to say, he always called it the 3 Ps, but it's more than 3. It's prior planning prevents piss poor performance. And he would always say that, and that stuck with me. So I always try and do prior planning in the hopes that I can prevent piss poor performance. So that's my quote. I have a bunch of them though, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go.
I'm just like, I'm very artistic in other ways, and why we started this is for the art of creating something. And Nicole is a fitness coach, and I think that both of those things apply to you too, you know? Because it's an art, like everything, even creating, because you create content, you create all that. So, yeah, you create workouts and all of that. And life, and changing, and molding people, and inspiring people, so.
And not to go dark, I mean, because death is just one thing that we're all gonna have to deal with. But you know, when somebody passes, the first thing you do, you go to social media, you want to see what the last thing they were doing was, what they talking about, what were they going through. So just like leaving that for your friends, your family, your kids, like having those why are you always filming? I'm like, yo, one day this is all we're gonna have. Right? Imagine having.
Like that. Like think of our parents. Like
Right.
the videotapes they used to do at a birthday party.
But how much of that do you really have access to?
Right,
Right?
yeah.
Now we can really do it on our phones, and it's like imagine having your like footage from your grandparents. Like imagine having footage from before then, and like we have diaries and things like that, and those are left up for like interpretation, right? So I even try to like just talk to my camera, right? My sister has my password, my father, they have me go through it. There's a lot of stuff in there. So just creating for that that sake, and just like this could inspire somebody one day, right? Nipsey Hussle, birthday twins. He's a very inspirational guy. His kids, everybody can go on the internet and find tons of content
Even on
and
my
learn
page, I
from
got
him.
some Nipsey on.
You're gonna learn from
He's
him.
inspiring to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
still talk about all these legends, and it's just really, to me, all about like leaving a legacy. So that's another real reason to create content. So if you're creating content, you're doing it for you, and people are trying to make you feel stupid about it, or you're recording yourself at the airport, and people are like, talking trash. Like, just you're doing it for you, and somebody's gonna appreciate that, and be able to have that forever.
Yeah. I've been around a lot of death, so I didn't see it that way, but I guess now I do. Yeah, because I do this, but I'm not a girl that reports herself. I'm not a person, but I have been through a lot, enough to maybe change my mind about it. So, on a happier note, I want you guys to share all how to get a hold of you. We know the email.
No, hang on, because I don't know if they remember, and maybe they don't have it. So the email is hello@utg.agency. That's it.
That's it.
Hello@utg.agency. I know. Even when you type it in, you're gonna be like, what?
Even our website is just utg.agency. You type that in your browser.
That's
Pop
crazy.
up. That's it.
Very simple.
Also, you can catch us on Instagram. We're millennials, so we're still on the gram at UTG Agency.
That's our handle for everything.
That's
So
our handle.
TikTok,
Yeah, type in UTG.
On every social media.
There's a couple other
Are y'all on
UTGs out
Facebook?
there, but we're
We're
definitely
on Facebook.
making the
and I
most
believe
noise.
that's at UTG Agency as well.
And then your personal, if they wanna get at you.
Yeah, if you want to be inspired to be fit and be entrepreneurial minded and just be a great family man and a great
Follow
example to your
Nikki
community.
Fitness.
Yes.
Follow Fit.
Thanks for the plug.
Sorry. Stepped on your
But if you want the real deal fitness,
Oh my God.
entrepreneurial mindset,
Still follow Nikki. No.
you can follow me at Floydie. That's FLOYDIE. And depending on the content of your page, I might follow back. And that's just all up. Like certain things, like what I'm saying, you got OnlyFans.
But you
and I'm
feed your
on
brain,
it.
right? Like,
Yes.
it's
Right.
all about that. Guys, please stop putting negative personal
And it's
drama
easy.
on
You
there.
watch, you have your group chats, and you have somebody send like a fight video, and you click on the fight video, you like the fight video, and all your whole feed is like it's fight videos, right? So I've been kind of trying to like focus on
very
that too.
mindful on that.
Right? You
I
don't
do
want to
not.
just
You
have.
gotta watch that algorithm. That algorithm will get you.
Because watching
It'll get a hold of you. It knows what you like even if you don't tell it. It'll be like, oh, you
need
scrolled
to
on
like
that for
this.
too long.
Oh,
You
yeah.
need to-
Yeah,
You thought
30
about
seconds
this?
and you're right now.
You
Yeah.
zoomed in on
Like
that?
on
You want to see what kind of shirt?
Oysters is gonna pop up, alright? Like,
I know.
You can have a thought. You'd be like, damn, tacos. That's like.
I mean, I've been thinking about tachos all damn day, so I'm probably gonna have
Definitely,
tacos.
probably gonna get some tacos.
Yeah.
You can follow me at Rich Business. That's RICHBUSINESS.
I'm so proud because
I was thinking I was messing up.
I was worried for a
I was
second.
like, okay,
I
it's
was
the
like,
same way
let's not
every
get
time.
carried away. Let's not get carried away.
Yeah, I don't post a lot of content. My stories are lit, but I don't post a whole lot. If I do post, it is meaningful. It is impactful. So
He's gonna change the
Excited.
life, both of them, apparently.
yes.
I post
So
all
nice.
the time. Be you saying we posting, be you feel me? Post it. Be posted,
Is he
posters.
still talking?
Post Malone.
Post up.
Post Malone. Post it notes.
Postcards.
Post comments. What is going on? Where can they find you, my friend? Because you are the original fitness entrepreneur, blah, 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 what he said.
all that good
Go,
stuff.
all that.
I
And some.
am one foe.
Spell Nikki Fitness for us.
There's so many Nickies.
And it's spelled differently.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, and it's
so
different.
handle
Okay.
it, girl.
It is
Handle it.
N-I-C, C, N-I-C, not double K, N-I-C-K-I, F-I-T-N-E-S-S underscore one
Foe.
foe. Oh, you gotta throw the
My-
foes up.
I need to change my
Yeah,
Instagram because it doesn't sound as
Cool.
exciting.
But
No.
you're-
Aspire J, right?
Jay.
Yeah.
That's
I,
dope.
it's
That's
very
dope.
me. It's very me.
No, that's
Yeah, and it's Jey. And yeah, my name is Sujay. Somebody asked me like, oh, how come your name is not Sujay on your Instagram? Well, because that's not what it is on Instagram, but it's Aspired, ASPIRED, Thank you.
J-E-Y.
Jey, yes.
And you can follow us on Aspired Podcast.
Go subscribe.
Listen, make sure you guys come out to our
Please.
fifth annual. We've been doing this for 5 years, guys. 5th annual
For the
ultimate
babies.
fashion show for charity.
I will
Emphasis
be
on
there.
charity.
I'll be there too.
Yeah.
We have special guest Nikki
Yeah.
Fitness. Aspire J.
And we're gonna sit in the back, and I'm gonna be inconspicuous.
They're gonna be walking
No,
the
nobody's.
runway, strutting the runway, 12-inch heels.
You know,
It's
I
going
was,
down.
This close to America's Next Top Model. Don't make me pull out no hell.
I was this close from I don't give a crap. I'm not walking. That's what I was close to.
I'll work the door. I got a fit for P-shirt.
You're working too.
Let me know.
We actually,
Let me know when you need me.
I mean,
You
I
might,
could do
yeah.
that. I could.
Listen, we are also
You want
looking for
influence.
volunteers
No, I
for the
volunteer.
event, and you will be a part of
I
it.
enjoy
Absolutely.
volunteering. That's
Remember that email. That's how you get a hold
Remember
of
the
us.
email that I forgot. But it's not
Honestly,
agency.
Did you forget about it?
Honestly,
I can say it again. I'm
just
not-
DM us on Instagram.
Isn't that easier?
I hear you.
Just do both, actually.
Yeah.
And the link is in
And
the
you
bio.
can text us as well at our
Oh.
UTG line. That's
Go ahead.
also in our bio.
Oh, okay. I thought you
What's
were
the
saying
number,
you
bro?
don't even know the
You
number.
don't know by heart.
No.
You don't know it?
Why don't we call it?
It is a new number. We recently changed the
Well,
number.
they have a phone number. Call.
Let me just.
And tell them, come on and get your tickets now.
I can
Yes,
volunteer.
you can text us at 407 852 8867.
8867. That's
Tell us your thoughts on the show.
Say, send me the link to buy tickets.
Yes.
buy tickets. We'll share the
We will
link.
scan
I'll
it.
share whatever posts you've
Yes.
done on
Let's
my
make
stories,
this a
our
great
stories.
turnout.
It's for the babies.
For the children.
Like teenagers, but it's still like.
It's still
It's
for
the children.
for people under 18.
Definitely.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
And then thank you guys. Anything else?
Thank you so much.
No, I think that.
I think,
covered
I mean-
everything. Just make sure you guys do the second half of the payment.
Okay.
Like,
We gotta pay these guys,
Yeah.
right? We
A
gotta-
lot.
It's going to the kids though,
Yeah.
so it's not. I mean, it's not
Mike.
going
I
direct to
mean,
us.
his
My
and
kids.
his godson.
But my
Right,
God's
right.
son.
Yeah.
Alright.
Shouts out to Shein. Thank you so much
Oh,
for sponsoring the event.
Thank you, Shein.
Shouts out to Properties in Town. Thank you so much for sponsoring the event. Shouts out to
Shouts
Tax Deed Wolf CEO. If you need to get your tax deeds, you want to invest in tax deeds. This guy is a real estate guru on Instagram. He's lit. Shout out to Omni Rental Cars. Shout out to
Wait, shout out to Omni, shout out to Gurge, just had his first baby.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to
Happy
Anthony
baby
Gurgis. Just had his first baby boy.
You're gonna get
I got another godson, maybe. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I get another
Always
one.
a god parent,
You know.
never the
It's
daddy.
gonna get real, boy. It's gonna get real, boy. Before we get out of here real quick, we want to shout out all of our Shein X Tampa designers. We have Jose Alberto, we have Dejanay Bianca, we've got House of Danny B, shout out Tampa, and then from Orlando, we've got Shein X, and then Wonderful, we've got Desiree and Denise, and we've got Adrian Alexis. They will be showcasing our 5th annual Ultimate Fashion
Good
Show.
Fifth.
job.
Pull up.
The
1, 2,
fifth.
3, 4.
Right.
Pull up to the Black Barn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And shout out to for peace.
And shout out
Shout
Fit for
out.
Hey,
Peace.
shout out Fit for Peace, man.
Yes, thank you guys.
Wow.
Go check out my podcast with Fit for Peace, me and Cowboys, and then
Yes.
get it in. Y'all go check that out.
Check it out.
And yeah, we'll see you guys when we see you.
We'll see him next.
We'll see
see
you on
at the
December
show.
17th.
December
December
17th, dude.
17th, Sunday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, neighbors.
Bye.
Oh, my knees.
Freeze.
Oh.